Hi everyone, welcome to the session where we will learn about the Python Pandas Lambda function. So let's start. What I have done here is I'm importing the Pandas package followed by I'm creating a data frame with the index A, B, C, D, E, and then I am creating my data frame with two columns. So let's execute this. This is also executed, and if I give df and execute this. So this is my two column of a data frame is created, column 1 and column 2, and we have the index A, B, C, D, E. Now, what is the very first thing that I will do is how do we update all the members of a data set? So if I say I want to add +3 to all the members, then I'll say df is equals to df dot apply. I'll say lambda, that is the syntax of lambda, x colon x plus 3. So the moment I do this, all the members will be updated with plus 3. You can see here, this is 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 0. It will be 4 6 4 5 6 7 3, and here it will be 13 23 33 43 and 28. Now, but my requirement is I don't want to update all the members of the data frame or all the rows and all the columns. I just want to update a specific row. So what I will do now, I will create this is my existing data set, right? I will once again execute this, and this is my value, right? The existing data frame. So I will create this and then I'll say df. Okay, so this is now what I am trying to do is I want to update all the members of a specific row. So this row is B is there, right? So what I want to do, I want to add 5, 2 plus 5, 7, and 20 plus 5, 25. Just all the. So for that we have to write like this: df is equals to df dot ly apply, then lambda x colon x plus 5. Now if x dot name in my index B. I am just trying to update my index B, the row where my index is B, else X. Okay, and if we are doing this, we have to pass axis is equals to 1. Now understand this. What I am trying here is I am trying to update my if X dot name in B, then what it will take this value x dot x plus 5, else it will take the normal x, and I have to pass x is equals to 1, and then after this I'll give df. So if I execute this, so you can see here, right? You can see here my row with index B is updated, else all the rows remains the same, right? So you can see 110, 330, 440, 025, only row B is updated with 2 plus 5, 7, and 20 plus 5, 25. Similarly, we can update all the members of a specific column, okay, using the syntax axis is equal to 0. So how that we will do? Okay, currently my data frame is this, right? Now what we will do, we'll update the column 1, we'll add 20 to all the members of column 1. So it will be 21, 27, then 23, 24, and 20. So how do we will do this? Okay, so df is equal to df dot apply, and then we'll say lambda x colon x plus 20. Okay, now if x dot name in, now the way we pass there this index name, if we want to apply in the column wise, we have to pass column 1, else x, and then here we have to pass in terms of if it is if you are applying it based on the column, you have to pass axis is equal to 0, and then print df. So you can see here, right, the whatever I have mentioned will become 21, 27, 23, 24, 20, and my column 2 remains the same. Okay, so this is related to a very simple data frame. Okay, but now what I will do, will play with some more I'll save this. We will play with a very some scenarios based questions. Okay, so what I will do, I will import pandas data frame, and then this is a nothing but a marks of like around 6 students and for 5 subjects: English, physics, chemistry, maths, and biology. And when we do the operation, the teachers in this school are some of the teachers are very lenient and some of them are very strict. So, and the management is also very strict. They will deduct your marks for attendance, for if you are not for many reasons they can deduct your marks. Okay, and again some of the teachers are lenient. So let's play with apply our pandas lambda function in this data set. So we'll execute this, and after this we will execute this. Okay, so then I'll show you what is my data frame df1. So this is the marks of like you can see here, right? 6 students and for 5 subjects. Now my task is like, oh, if you can see here in the maths, most of the student had fared very like poorly. So what the management said, as because the maths paper was very tough, it was decided that 10 grace marks will be provided, okay, to the maths subject. So it will be provided to the maths column. So how do we achieve this? So we'll say df maths is equals to df1 will be df1 dot apply, and then we'll say lambda x colon x plus 10, right? That's what it is decided. So if you can see here, this was my initial data set 52, 61, 51, but now it's 62, 71, 61. So 10 marks is provided, is added to all the like student is given. Okay, after this the next task is the apply lambda function to multiple columns. Okay, now multiple columns means to the entire data set. If you want to do that, like okay, they said that okay, the this time the student have all the student have appeared for all the exams and okay, so due to some reason management is very like what do you say, is lenient, so they are giving 5 marks to every student. Okay, this is just for understanding purpose. Okay, then df1 is equal to df dot apply, and then we will say lambda x colon x plus 5, and then we'll say df. So if you can see here all the subjects, okay, if you see a 60 75, it will become 65 80, and then last two rows, if you see here, right, if you see here last two rows become 50 71 82, it become 45 will become 50, 66 will become 71. So and that's all the each and every cell is increased by plus 5. Now what will happen is we need to apply lambda function to multiple column and get a new column called total marks. So what we need to do is in this case is apply in the task number 3, right? This is my task number 3 where we need to apply lambda function to multiple column and get a new column called total marks. So we'll say total is equal to df1 dot apply, and then we'll say lambda x colon, or we will add all the like subjects x of English, physics, chemistry, maths, and biology. Okay, and then here we'll say df1. If you execute this, you get a new column. This total is added, right? Okay, after that what we need to do is we need to get the apply lambda function to a multiple column and get a new column called total percentage. How we will do that? We will simply do this. We'll create a new column df1 percentage, and then we'll apply df1 dot apply lambda x, and then we'll add all the columns, divide by 5. Okay, and then we'll say this. So my percentage for each student has come here. Okay, now what we will do, we will just for the example, I have shown you the total and percentage column, how to get it. So we will drop it, df dot. Okay, so my total and percentage is gone. So the next task is how do we apply lambda function to a single row. Okay, so what I have already said that some of the teachers are very strict. So in case of this person, Suresh has not submitted his project submission was not in time. So for him, for all the subjects, there will be a deduction of 10 marks. So how do we achieve this? df1 is equals to df1 dot apply, and then we'll say lambda x colon, and this will be x minus 10, and if x dot name is equals to Suresh, and in Suresh we'll say else x, okay, and because we are applying on the row wise, we'll say axis is equals to 1, and then we'll say print df1. So you can see here his all the marks, okay, Suresh, all the marks is reduced by 94, 81, 61, 66, 40. It is 84, 71, 50. So entire row, how you can update. This is just a simple example how we can apply it on the single row. And again, if you want to apply it on the single column, okay, how it will be done. So the chemistry teacher said the lab submission was not in time, so the entire class, like everyone, will get a deduction of 6 marks. So in that case you'll say df1 is equal to df1 dot apply, we'll say lambda x colon x minus 6, okay, if x dot name in chemistry, else x, okay, comma axis is equals to 0. If you see this now, for chemistry, everyone, chemistry is marks how much? 670, 67, 51. So it will become how much? 70 minus 6 is 64. Here it will become 61 because we are deducting 6 marks, not 10 marks. That's why. And the last mark is 76, and it was how much? 82. Okay. After this, we will apply the lambda function on a single column based on condition. Like it will be applied to few cells of a column, to not all the cells. Like in the previous condition, we have applied this 6 marks is deducted from all the rows, right? But now we will apply some condition, and only it will be deducted or added to that specific rows. So as I have said that the teachers are very strict. So what will happen? The physics teacher is like extremely cautious about the marks that he gave. If he sees anyone is getting above 70, okay, then he will do a re-scrutiny of the paper, and then he will find each and every minute errors, and then almost in all the cases, like people will get a deduction of 10. Okay, so how that is like achieved? X minus 10. Now we have to apply condition, right? If x is greater than equals to 70, only in those cases, else the marks remains the same. Okay, and then we'll give it. So if you see here, in case of physics, right, the marks were how much? 83, 90, 71. So the one who got 83 and 90, they are reduced to 73 and 80. Okay, and even this person Monish, his marks will also be reduced to 65. So this is how we can apply to a multiple rows based on condition, the Pandas Lambda function. Now how to apply, how to update a specific cell of a data frame? So it will also be the same, like you say, we have our data frame, right? This. So the biology teacher is really lenient, okay? Marks flows from his pen. So he says that if anybody got less than 39, okay, then he will give a plus of 10, and rest everything remain the same. So in that case, it will be df1 of biology, and this will say is equals to df1 dot apply, we'll say lambda x colon x plus 10 only if x is less than equals to 39, okay, else x. You can see this person who got 30 in biology, he has got 40 now, and the rest all the marks remain the same. Okay, now applying lambda function. So to multiple rows, like based on conditions, how you can again apply. So and now we will apply based on the like index name. Okay, applying lambda function to multiple rows based on index name. Okay, so we will say that because the two-person Suman and Vani, their attendance was very good, so they will get 5 marks in all the subjects plus 5. So we'll say df1 is equal to df1 dot apply lambda x colon x plus 5. Okay, not 10, x plus 5 if x dot name in, we'll say else x. Okay, and we are applying it on the axis is equals to 1. Okay, so you can see here uh, for the marks of Suman and Vani. Okay, previously it was how much? 45, 65, 69, but now it is 50, 70. 5 marks is added. Okay, 5 marks is added to both the both of them. Okay, now after this, what we'll do? Apply lambda function to the way we have added to the multiple rows. How we can add it to the multiple columns? Okay, so now what happens? The biology and the biology and the math teacher is ready to give 3 marks to all the students. So in that case, what we'll do, we'll simply copy this, we'll paste it here. Okay, and we'll say here and the marks, how much marks they are giving, plus 3. Okay, and axis for column wise axis will become 0. Okay, so you can see here my biology marks was initially 6790, now it will become 7093, then 7665, it will become 7968. Okay, so 3 marks is being added to both the columns biology and maths. Now what if I want to create is the task number 11 is I want to create a new column which shows me a grade, pass or fail based on the conditions. So I'll add a column df the grade, which is equals to df1 dot apply I will pass the value PASS if, okay, grade for English. Okay, if x is greater than 40, else pass fail. Okay, you can see here for all of them, like if you see here in English, all of them has marks greater than 40. Let's change this value to, let's change this value to 50. Now let's see what happens. So you can see because Suman has less than 50 or 50, which is like not greater than 50, that's why it is coming as fail. After this, we need to create a column that has the grade. Instead of marks, I need to create a column. Okay, so before that I will just, okay, I will drop this English column. Okay, that column is gone. Now I want to add a I will add a grade column for the subject English. So same thing what I will do here is I'll just take this df. The condition is if marks is greater than 80, then it's a grade A. If it is from between 60 and 80 is grade B, between 40 and 60 is grade C, and if it is less than 40, it's grade F. So I'll copy this here, and then I'll say now I will pass a if x is greater than equals to 80, else b if x is greater than equals to 60, else c if x is greater than equals to 40, else f, and you have to give a bracket here because you are passing if inside f, okay, and there will be three closing, okay, this 1 2 and this 3 brackets. Now you execute this. So you can see here for Mohsin it's 80, for Suresh it's a grade A, for Majid, Suman and Monish and Mani it's C, grade C. Now after this, because each and every like teacher has to give the certificate for the best student for each subject, and also a letter will be sent to the home for the poor performing student. So how do we get this, the best like the scorer and the worst scorer for each? We'll say that max a1 is equals to, and then we will add this max to our data set based on the index. This is how we will add it based on the index. Okay, so you can see here my, okay, before this we can also delete the grade English. Okay, so df1 dot drop. Okay, so my grade is gone. Now if we execute this again, so I have my max mark, okay, for each subject. Okay, for English the maximum mark is obtained is 84. Similarly for physics it's 80, for chemistry is 81, maths is 79, and biology it's 93. Now after this, the same requirement instead of max, because for the poor performing student, for the best student they will get a reward and recognition, and for the poor student their parents needs to be notified that they are not performing well in this subject. So what I will do is say that min, and I'm just passing this pandas min function, like the inbuilt function. After this, if we execute this, we have the maximum and the minimum. Okay, uh, s- we have the maximum and the minimum score for each subject. Okay, after this, how do we get the rank for the best performer and the worst performer of each subject? So it's pretty simple. You take, I'm just taking an example of English. I'll say English rank, which is equals to df1 dot, there is a rank function, pandas rank function. Okay, now if you execute this, what is the value you will get? You will get this value, right? But I need to get in the, we should get in some order wise. So we'll say sort underscore values, and we'll say if you don't pass anything, it will be like in the descending order. So if we pass here, ascending is equals to false. Then you can see for English, the best performer is Suresh, whereas the worst performer is Suman. Okay, Suman. Similarly, for other subject you can get. Now, if you are not sure how to get this rank based on how it is being calculated, this Stack Overflow, there is a method. So if you don't know, okay, if you are quite you have a query like how I'm calculating, how Pandas is calculating basically this value 7.5, 7.5. So I have taken, you can refer this Stack Overflow. So the condition is like, I have this value, so you have to sort the values. Okay, this is a series, you have to sort it, and once you sort it, then based on this whether you have repeating values, then this is the first and second value, right? So it will, the rank will be 1.5 and 1.5, and that's how it will move. So you can refer this article and you can understand the Pandas rank method. So I'm not going into much detail because this session is basically related to Pandas Lambda function. So I believe I am able to make you understand in depth about the Pandas Lambda function, how to create, initialize, how to update the all the rows of a pandas data frame, how to update single rows, how to update multiple rows based on condition, how to apply if else logic, how to apply the grade logic, what I've shown, the max function, min function. Similarly, how to apply the different kind of based on the index you can update, based on the column name you can update. So that's it for the session. So that's it for the session. Thanks a lot for watching this session. If you feel this video is helpful, please press the like button and subscribe to the channel. And also please share my videos with your friend. It will be really helpful for me. So I'll see you in my next video. Thank you.